everyone, welcome to the Star Wars Time Show. It's Matt, and I'm back. I know I just did one of these speculation Star Wars rants yesterday, but I had fun and wanted to do another one today, and that's because we've got more rumors to speculate on. In particular, we have a title leak. I know yesterday in the video I said we were going to get the official title. That didn't come. Anthony Daniels lied to us. Shame on you, C-3PO. Shame on you, Goldenrod. But we did get a leak. It popped up on Reddit. So if you take a look at this image here, this, again, showed up on Reddit, so who knows how real it is. But essentially, this is claiming that through StarWars.com's website code, that's what that little section is at the bottom. You see all the little codes and symbols. That is the HTML that makes up StarWars.com. But apparently, the user found this image in there, and as you can see, it has the title of Episode 9 being Star Wars Episode 9, Balance of the Force. And something else of note, notice that the Star Wars itself is purple. It's not yellow, it's not blue, it's not red, it's not white, it's purple, which would be a first. And a lot of fans are inferring that's because purple comes from red and blue, dark and light, Rey and Kylo, Bendemption, what are we going to do? Let's have a party. So, Star Wars Episode 9, Balance of the Force. What do you guys think about that? The first time I saw it, I'm not going to lie, I wasn't a huge fan. I don't think it really rolls off the tongue. Not that I roll anything off my tongue well, as evident in that little flub. But Balance of the Force. Star Wars Balance of the Force. It works in terms of the Skywalker narrative, right? The whole purpose of the Skywalkers, of Anakin in particular, the chosen one, was to bring balance to the Force. He failed. Luke technically failed, because when he wiped out, well, he didn't wipe anyone out, but when he got his daddy to wipe out Palpatine and then his dad died, the dark side was supposed to go away, but the light side was still there, so it still wasn't in balance. So, balance of the Force, it would fit the narrative. Will there be balance? Will Rey balance it? Will Kylo balance it? So I guess I could get used to the title. It's just odd. And it would kind of fit with the mantra a lot of people have been thinking about with these new movies and their titles, is that they're eventually going to spell out a phrase. So The Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, to balance the Force. Now we'd have to throw the 2 in there, but that would work as well. So who knows? It's out there on Reddit. Doesn't mean it's real. I still think we'll be getting the official title reveal by the end of this week, I hope. That's at least what people like Hamill and Daniels have been telling us on Twitter, but they could just be yanking our change. So the next thing I want to talk about, and this comes from the sleuths over at Making Star Wars. Now, these people don't mess around. Jason and his wife, they're always on top of things. Their rumors almost always come true. So that's why I report on their rumors. Again, this comes from Making Star Wars. Not taking credit here, but I am going to speculate on some of the stuff that they are saying. So if you don't want to know these type of spoilers for Episode 9, you might as well just turn this off at this point, because these get pretty heavy. So just wanted to give you that warning. I know most of you, if you're watching a Star Wars Time Show podcast, listening to us, you're probably nuts just like me and you want to know everything. But just in case, spoiler alert. So anyways, Making Star Wars is claiming that their sources have told them that there's going to be a new threat to even Kylo that is coming from the unknown region, something they're calling the Beyond. And this new threat apparently may cause the Resistance and the First Order to team up. Nick and I have actually talked about this. There would have to be some ominous threat coming from the outside reaches of the known galaxies, and we mentioned the Yuuzhan Vong. So this could play into that. The article goes on to state that the same source said that the Knights of Ren will also be returning from the Beyond. So are they bringing this threat with them? Are they coming to warn about the threat? I don't know, but it's good stuff to speculate on, and I'm doing a little bit of it now, but Nick and I will for surely go take a deep dive the next time we record the next episode of the Star Wars Time Show. You like my dance moves? I didn't think so. So, I'm going to recap some of the other things Making Star Wars brought up about these new villains. Sith Stormtroopers. You know, we've talked about some First Order troopers maybe being in red, but they're saying they may be called Sith troopers now. Does that mean they're just bad, or do they have Force powers? Is Kylo a full Sith now? You know, because they technically weren't Sith in 7 and 8. Snoke wasn't a Sith. Kylo's not a Sith. It's a new type of bad guy, just like Rey's a new type of Jedi. So that's about it. That's all I wanted to rant on today. So Star Wars Episode 9 title, is it Balance of the Force? Star Wars Episode 9, are we going to get villains coming from the Beyond? that are going to help Kylo and Rey, the Resistance, the First Order unite? Or will they be coming to undermine Kylo? You know, Making Star Wars also mentions that these, the Knights of Ren and Kylo may be building these private militias to protect his power. You know, maybe they'll try to usurp him. So, you never know. Good stuff today. Episode 9 speculation in full effect. Now that we're getting more stuff coming out and some, hopefully, official stuff by the end of the week. All right, people, I'm out. Matt Haywood signing off for the Star Wars Time Show, Star Wars Time Show podcast, and the Star Wars Time Show YouTube channel. There's always time for Star Wars time, right? May the Force be with you, always.